Thank you for tuning in to this week's Planned Parenthood of Illinois featured podcast, an overview of the Get Yourself Tested Condom Crawl. This condom crawl was created in support of April's Get Yourself Tested month. 1 of every 2 sexually active people will get a sexually transmitted infection by the age of 25, and due to a lack of symptoms, most won't even know it. As such, this pub crawl aspired to increase awareness of this alarming statistic and share ways of preventing STI transmission. On this pub crawl, the wonderful Planned Parenthood volunteers visited Chicago's Boystown and handed out condoms, the only form of protection from sexually transmitted infections. They also shared the importance of getting tested for sexually transmitted infections in order to protect the sexual health of yourself and your sexual partners. Let's check in with some of the volunteers who will share their reasons for joining the Get Yourself Tested Condom Crawl. Volunteer Allie expresses the importance of getting tested regardless of your level of sexual activity.
I'm just here tonight to get the word out about people getting tested. You know, it's a great idea for anyone, no matter whether you're sexually active currently or formerly, or even if you plan to be in the future, just to know that you're clean.
For Victoria, it's simple.
I just want everyone to have sex safely.
Volunteer Allison hopes to open up the conversation.
To get people to actually take condoms and talk about getting tested openly.
Volunteer Madeline shares the importance of protecting your sexual health.
I hope that people take away that it's okay to be open about your sexuality and to get yourself tested, even around the stigma of getting yourself tested. It's really important to take care of yourself, and your sexuality is a really important part of who you are.
Jamie hopes to decrease the fear of getting tested.
To know that it's okay to get tested and not to be embarrassed by it, and that it should be an open topic that people can talk about and not be fearful of, and embrace it rather than be afraid of it.
Volunteer Valicia understands the detrimental effects that STIs are having on our youth and wants to inspire people to action.
And I want to come out because it's very positive or important for people to get tested. HIV or any kind of STD are really high in young adults. So I just want people to know that if you're going to have sex, just do it safely, you know? I hope people are walking away that, 1, I need to make a doctor's appointment to get tested for everything. And 2, once I get my results, if I do have something, get it fixed. Hopefully it's curable. And then wrap it up, you know? You can't trust people. You never know what the next person have. No, people be walking around with something and they look perfectly fine, but they have a deadly disease. So wrap it up and get tested.
The patrons of the bars and the people of the Boystown community were both friendly and receptive to the importance of getting tested. Many were excited for our condom crawl and voiced their appreciation for the work of Planned Parenthood. You can tell what a great time everyone had. We even had a visit from Mr. Mick Jagger. This year's Get Yourself Tested Condom Crawl was a huge success. A special thanks to the friendly Boystown community for embracing our message of the importance of getting tested. Additionally, thanks to Cell Block, Little Jim's, Buck Saloon, and DS Tequila for their hospitality. Let's check back in with our Planned Parenthood volunteers who will tell us how to get involved in the Get Yourself Tested campaign.
Firstly, obviously getting themselves tested and telling people that they got themselves tested, so it just raises the awareness and lowers the stigma.
Well, first they can get themselves tested, and then they can remind people to do it also. It's pretty easy to spread word of mouth. So.
Just get yourself tested. That's the best way to get involved.
So, it's unanimous. The best way to get involved with the Get Yourself Tested campaign is to do your part and get tested. To find a Planned Parenthood Health Center near you, please visit Planned Parenthood of Illinois' website at ppil.org or dial 1-800-230-PLAN. That's 1-800-230-7526. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, get yourself tested.
Hi, it's Get Yourself Tested Month. Free condoms.
All right, thank you.
Free condoms.
Not on my trip.
Oh.
But when you get home, they don't expire this weekend.
Yeah.